There are 8 footwear choices gentlemen over 40 should definitely reconsider, because at this stage in life, personal style shifts from chasing fleeting trends to conveying a clear message without uttering a single word. I frequently observe this scenario. A man impeccably dressed, a sharp blazer, perfectly tailored trousers, a sophisticated timepiece. Yet when your gaze falls to his feet, you see spongy slip-ons, bulky, athletic shoes, or trainers that appear to be relics from the 90s. Instantly, the entire carefully crafted impression dissolves. This is the core issue. Many men aren't aware that their shoes are subtly making them appear older, sending a message that implies, "I've stopped investing in my appearance." However, the encouraging news is that rectifying this doesn't necessitate sacrificing comfort. In fact, by making the right choices, you'll project a sharper image and experience increased self-assurance every day. So, in this presentation, I'll detail the 8 types of shoes men beyond 40 ought to avoid and introduce the more sophisticated, refined alternatives that will immediately elevate your aesthetic. Because at this juncture in life, every step you take communicates something to the world, and you want that message to be unmistakable. This individual has truly mastered his presence. Chapter 1. The Unstructured Slip-On Comfort Sneaker. At some point, the pursuit of comfort became paramount, and many men over 40 never looked back from that path. I understand the appeal. Those mesh slip-on sneakers feel incredibly soft, with no laces or fuss. Just step in and go. But each time I see a man pairing them with jeans or chinos, it communicates the same sentiment. I've ceased making an effort. The issue isn't comfort itself, but rather comfort devoid of structure. Their foam soles, prominent branding, and flexible uppers visually compress your posture, shorten your leg line, and make even an otherwise well-assembled outfit appear out of place. They belong on a treadmill or during a quick grocery run, not beneath a blazer or a stylish coat. The more discerning approach is to exchange softness for sleekness. You still desire convenience, but you also need a touch of sophistication. This means opting for low-profile trainers or minimalist sneakers crafted from suede or leather. They provide comparable ease of wear with a silhouette that actually enhances your physique instead of making it appear lax. Seek out subtle stitching, understated hues, and just enough texture to gently catch the light. A tan suede trainer with a pristine white sole is incredibly versatile, pairing flawlessly with jeans, chinos, or even tailored trousers. Their inherent structure embraces your foot, lends a sense of gravitas, and ensures your gait appears purposeful, not haphazard. If you're prepared to upgrade, consider the Ferragamo R-Shield leather low tops for an elegant weekend option, or the Oliver Cabell Low 1 leather for a crisp, everyday choice. They preserve the comfort while shedding the dad aesthetic, instantly upgrading whatever you wear with them. Because the reality is, after 40, true style isn't about greater effort, it's about smarter curation. And when your sneakers convey intentionality, the rest of your ensemble suddenly makes perfect sense. Chapter 2. Bulky hiking sneakers or trail runners. Trail runners and hiking sneakers are designed for one specific purpose: to navigate rugged terrain, rocks, and uneven elevations. Yet, at some point, many men began sporting them to coffee shops, airports, and even their workplaces. I comprehend the rationale. They are undeniably comfortable, supportive, and exceptionally durable. The problem is they also look exceptionally durable. Their substantial soles, technical overlays, and aggressive tread patterns, while ideal for mountainous trails, simply make your attire appear cumbersome and outmoded when off-trail. They overwhelm your jeans, disrupt your body's proportions, and undermine the refined equilibrium that allows men over 40 to project confidence rather than awkwardness. There's a superior method to retain comfort while shedding the excessive bulk. Opt for retro-inspired athletic footwear or streamlined performance trainers. These still nod to functionality, but feature clean lines and subdued color palettes. Consider them the natural evolution of athletic footwear. Practical, yet designed with an eye for taste. Suede detailing, gum rubber soles, and muted shades like stone, taupe, or deep navy render them versatile enough for almost any setting. They provide that active, sporty vibe without suggesting you're rushing to a wilderness excursion. The slenderer profile visually elongates your legs and naturally complements tailored denim, chinos, or upscale joggers. For evidence, explore the Clay Bradley Essential sneaker for a sophisticated trainer that still feels athletic, or the New Balance 327 for classic retro flair executed perfectly. Both are comfortable enough for extensive walking, but refined enough for a dinner out. Because at this stage of life, style isn't merely about performance, it's about perception. And when your shoes appear designed for urban streets, not remote peaks, every outfit instantly feels lighter, sharper, and more thoughtfully constructed. Chapter 3. Flip-flops beyond the beach. There's a clear distinction between being casual and being neglectful, and flip-flops almost invariably fall into the latter category. I frequently observe men over 40 running errands, grabbing coffee, or even heading to dinner in rubber flip-flops, under the impression that it's a relaxed look. It is not, it's indolent. Here's the crucial point. Flip-flops compromise posture, flatten your gait, and make any outfit, regardless of its quality, appear incomplete. They are perfectly acceptable for sandy shores and salt water, but the moment you leave the beach, they convey a singular message. I've ceased making an effort. The solution is to maintain the ease, but elevate the execution. You desire that same effortless, breathable sensation, simply with greater intentionality. This is where leather slides or woven espadrilles become invaluable. They are comfortable, minimalist, and feel naturally appropriate in warm weather, yet they actually look like a deliberate component of an outfit, not an item you grabbed from a hotel gift shop. Leather slides are best suited for urban environments. Rich brown or black tones pair effortlessly with linen trousers, chinos, or dark shorts. They impart a relaxed, masculine elegance that feels perfectly appropriate for everything from an outdoor lunch to a summer evening gathering. Espadrilles, conversely, exude a distinctive coastal charm. They offer excellent breathability, maintain a sharp appearance, and develop a beautiful patina with wear. Consider the GOG leather slides for their modern simplicity, or the Ralph Lauren espadrilles for a lightweight, travel-friendly option. By the way, I've gone ahead and provided links to both these products in the description below, should you wish to investigate them further. Because at 40 and beyond, casual should still imply considered. Every item you wear should feel comfortable, yet signify thoughtfulness. And when your footwear appears intentional, people notice, even if they can't quite articulate why. Flip-flops evoke a vacation mindset. Slides and espadrilles project style. And that is a message always worth sending whenever you step out. Chapter 4. Worn-out running shoes. If there's one habit that silently detracts from more men's ensembles than almost anything else, it's this: wearing your old running shoes everywhere. You know the ones, with faded soles, frayed mesh, perhaps a small tear near the toe. They've accumulated hundreds of miles, have certainly seen better days, and yet they somehow consistently appear beneath jeans and polo shirts on the weekends. The reasoning seems logical. They're comfortable, broken in, and familiar. But comfort is not synonymous with confidence. Worn-out athletic shoes diminish your posture, add visual bulk, and distort proportions. They communicate a focus on speed rather than style. And once their original support is gone, they're often not even that comfortable anymore. So here's the more intelligent choice. Relegate your running shoes to their intended purpose, running, and invest in a pair of suede or nubuck trainers for your daily casual wear. You'll still enjoy the cushioning and flexibility you appreciate, but in a silhouette that genuinely complements your existing wardrobe. Suede trainers achieve an ideal balance between sophistication and ease. They pair just as naturally with chinos as they do with denim, and their subtle texture adds depth without requiring effort. Opt for clean color schemes, sand, navy, charcoal, tones that seamlessly integrate into any outfit rather than demanding attention. If you're prepared to upgrade, try the Clarks Bradley plain sneaker for a minimalist shape that still feels sporty, or the Oliver Cabell Low 1 suede for a refined option that looks equally good with dress trousers or joggers. Because after 40, style isn't about being ostentatious, it's about being polished. Every step you take should reflect the man you've become, and tired shoes convey tired energy. Exchange them, and your entire appearance and demeanor will instantly reawaken. Chapter 5. Heavy Work Boots. With every ensemble, there's a delicate distinction between ruggedness and being excessively overbuilt, and many men inadvertently cross this line. Somewhere along the way, work boots transition from construction sites to brunch spots, date nights, and even casual Fridays. I understand their appeal. They are robust, dependable, and undeniably masculine. But when every outfit is grounded by thick soles, reinforced toes, and substantial ankle padding, the outcome isn't confidence. It's an awkward bulkiness. The primary issue with heavy work boots is their proportion. They add significant volume to your lower half and disrupt overall balance, especially when paired with slimmer jeans or tailored trousers. What once symbolized durability now often reads as outdated and excessive. You appear way down, even if the rest of your attire is sharp. The more astute move: exchange brute force for refined structure. Slimmer profiles like Chelsea boots or chukkas offer the same impactful presence, but with clean lines that actually flatter your physique. They still provide that masculine foundation. They simply do so with intention rather than superfluity. Look for full-grain leather or suede, a subtle heel, and a more slender toe box. These details immediately streamline your look and work seamlessly with everything from dark denim to dress pants. A pair of Thursday Boot Company Cavaliers provides rugged elegance with daily adaptability, while the Drake's Crosby suede chukka boots, which I've linked in the description, master that blend of comfort and sophistication. And remember, a key aspect of style at 40 is recognizing what to let go of. You don't need to demonstrate toughness through sheer bulk. You prove it through thoughtful restraint. When your footwear complements your outfit rather than competing with it, your entire ensemble begins to move cohesively. Because the best boots don't just stand firm, they stride with purpose. Chapter 6. Slip-on loafers with thick soles or tassels. Loafers have the potential to make a man appear effortlessly sophisticated or strikingly antiquated. The distinction lies entirely in their design. Far too many men over 40 opt for those bulky, square-toed loafers featuring hefty soles or dangling tassels, under the impression they're classic. They are not. They are unequivocally outmoded. Such designs disrupt your natural gait and instantly age every other garment you're wearing. The error isn't with the loafer style itself, but with its exaggerated embellishments. Thick rubber soles, overly shiny leather, and ornate tassels clash with the understated refinement that suits a contemporary gentleman. They evoke the image of a corporate uniform, not confident, effortless style. The aim should be subtle strength, not an homage to the past. So, instead of clinging to nostalgia, pursue subtlety. The elegant penny loafer or horsebit loafer offers the same slip-on convenience, but in a sleeker, more balanced form. The transformation is immediate: a slimmer sole, softer leather, and a cleaner toe. It still allows for quick wear, but looks perfectly at home in 2025, not 1995. Choose unlined or gently structured pairs for optimal comfort, ideally in supple leather or suede. Brown and rich espresso shades are endlessly versatile throughout the year, while black pairs exquisitely with formal tailoring. And avoid the high-gloss finish. A matte or brush texture consistently conveys a more expensive aesthetic. If you're ready for an upgrade, the Crockett & Jones Boston Loafer, linked below, exemplifies timeless craftsmanship that perfectly conforms to your foot. Alternatively, the Merkvist Angbai Horsebit Loafer delivers Italian-inspired sleekness at a more accessible price point. Because authentic style after 40 isn't about resurrecting old fads. It's about judiciously refining them to what genuinely works. When your shoes are this clean, this precise, and this deliberate, people won't perceive you as trying to appear younger. They'll simply recognize that you look better. Chapter 7. Cheap faux leather dress shoes. Few elements can undermine an otherwise excellent outfit more swiftly than poorly chosen dress shoes. You might be sporting a perfectly tailored blazer, crisp trousers, and even an exquisite watch, but if your shoes appear plastic, have a square toe, or show deep creases after just a single wear, the entire illusion collapses. And that's precisely what inexpensive faux leather achieves. It exposes compromises. The common misstep men make is assuming all dress shoes are created equal. They spot a glossy finish and mistakenly equate it with sophistication. However, faux leather does not mature, it cracks. It does not contour, it stiffens. And under bright light, that mirror-like surface often appears more like a costume prop than a testament to fine craftsmanship. These shoes might initially seem like a bargain, but ultimately, they cost you more in frequent replacements and diminished credibility. The superior alternative: authentic texture and genuine materials. Opt for full-grain leather, nubuck, or high-quality vegan leather with a matte finish. You'll immediately discern the difference. The material breathes, the shoe flexes naturally, and it quietly communicates quality rather than overtly proclaiming it. Look for constructions like Goodyear welt or Blake stitching. These are indicators that your shoes are built for longevity, not merely glued together. In terms of color, espresso brown and oxblood are unparalleled for their versatility. They effortlessly complement navy, gray, and tan, and their subtle tonal variations imbue your outfit with vibrancy. If you're ready to discard those synthetic pairs, begin with the Beckett Simon Dean Oxford, a handcrafted full-grain leather shoe that far surpasses its price point. Or consider the Moral Code Martin Capto, a contemporary vegan option that maintains both sustainability and sophistication. Because at 40, your shoes are more than just a component of your attire. They are an extension of your reputation. Inexpensive leather suggests taste. Quality leather conveys refinement. And that distinction becomes evident with every step you take. Chapter 8. Over-designed sneakers/loud statement shoes. Nothing dates a man more quickly than an overt attempt to appear youthful. And nowhere is this more glaringly apparent than with excessively designed sneakers. Think thick, sculpted soles, vibrant neon accents, reflective panels, and logos so large they're visible from a distance. While these shoes might loudly proclaim style, what they truly shout is trying too hard. The fundamental issue with flashy sneakers is balance. When your shoes demand all the attention, every other element of your outfit becomes lost. A pristine pair of jeans, a sharp jacket, a quality watch, all are instantly overshadowed by footwear that seems more suited for a hypebeast collection than a mature man's wardrobe. They don't make you look audacious. They make you seem as though you're desperately chasing relevance. The wiser approach is modern restraint. Minimalist sneakers or monochromatic boots demonstrate confidence without being visually noisy. You're not blending in. You're deliberately eliminating distractions. Envision slender silhouettes, clean lines, and premium materials that subtly enhance your appearance. An excellent sneaker shouldn't announce its presence. It should anchor the entire look. Choose white, tan, or muted earth tones in leather or suede. They will harmonize with almost any outfit, from dark denim to tailored trousers, and still feel utterly contemporary. The Nike Air Force 1 Lows are a prime example, clean and ageless. 4 cooler seasons. The Todd Snyder leather Chelsea boot offers comparable sophistication in a boot form, sleek, understated, and self-assured. And yes, both these excellent options are linked for your convenience in the description below. At 40, style isn't about sheer volume. It's about controlled elegance. The man who understands when to dial down the visual noise always appears sharper than the one trying to turn every head. Because genuine confidence doesn't require colors that illuminate in the dark. It simply needs shoes that navigate the intersection of timelessness and modernity with quiet authority. Style after 40 isn't about acquiring more items. It's about investing in superior ones. Every pair of shoes you own should earn its place in your rotation, chosen for its quality, comfort, and distinct purpose. Because when what you wear on your feet aligns with the individual you become, you don't merely look composed, you genuinely feel it. The correct footwear doesn't clamor for attention. It commands it with grace. Polished boots, pristine sneakers, and refined loafers all convey the same subtle message. This man pays attention to detail. And that meticulousness, that sense of genuine care, is precisely what makes you immediately more captivating. All the featured shoes in this video are linked in the description and in the bio. Each one has been vetted, is timeless, and constructed for lasting wear. And if you're prepared to take this journey further, to redefine your image, bolster your confidence, and enhance your presence as a man over 40, then join my free school community. It's specifically curated for men who are done pursuing fleeting trends and are ready to solidify their identity. Inside, you'll gain access to the Gentleman's Blueprint, a comprehensive framework that guides you on how to dress more effectively, exude authority, and upgrade every facet of your lifestyle. Click the video on the screen now. I'm confident you'll find it incredibly valuable. Because true confidence stems not from ephemeral trends or exorbitant price tags, but from unwavering consistency, the quiet precision of a man who fully understands who he is.